for us tonight.
Hello. Okay. So I will be reading this off my phone because if I don't, I will be a scrambling mess. And I want you guys to understand all of this. So, the title is The Promised Land, and the text is going to be Joshua 1:1-6. But a little backstory is in the text, God is talking to Joshua about taking over Moses' position of leading the children of Israel into the Promised Land because Moses had died. Yes. So, Joshua 1:1-6. After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spoke to Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' assistant, saying, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now, therefore, arise, go over this Jordan, you and all this people, to the land which I am giving to them, the children of Israel. Every place that the sole of your foot will tread upon, I have given you, as I said to Moses. From the wilderness and this Lebanon, as far as the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites and the great sea towards the going down of the sun, shall be your territory. No man shall be able to stand before you all the days of your life, as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will not leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and of good courage, for to this people you shall divide as an inheritance the land which I swore to their fathers to give them. So in our lives, God brought us out of Egypt. In the beginning of our relationship with God, which is Egypt, we know who God is and know he died for us. But of course, since we're in the beginning, we're still learning and growing our relationship with him. Crossing the Red Sea is committing to our relationship with God and finding hope in him and realizing his power. Because of the Israelites' disobedience, they wandered the desert for 40 years. Much like in our relationship with God, much like in our relationships in our lives, God can't reward our disobedience. Of course, he blesses us, loves us, and his will always be done in our lives. But our choices can lead to a longer waiting period than what he had originally planned for us. The wilderness is not our destiny. God's goal is for us to make it to heaven, but for that to work, we have to realize it'll take sacrifice and willingness on our part. The wilderness is a test God puts us through, trials to strengthen our relationships with him, but if you don't rely on him or trust him, you won't make it. Making it to the promised land takes courage. By definition, courage is facing your fears, but spiritual courage is knowing your fears but still going through with them because you know you're not alone. The wilderness will wear you down and make you restless, but when you realize you can't do it alone is when you know God is with you. Victory is not going to come by our own strength, and heaven is a reward for our obedience.